Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome. I hope you're all well, happy and healthy, wealthy and abundant. Let me pull up my chat real quick. Hello, hello. Jeannie, hello. Good to see you. How was the holidays? Happy 2026, that's right. Angelica, hello. Spice Cowboy. Hello. Pretty in pink. Silly Pants. Love the name. Irene, hello. Amber, hello. Coco, hello. Nana, hello. Princess, hello. Z, hello. Jazz, hey, hey. Good to see you. Nirvana, hello. Yeah, they be waiting. Crowning. I'm just gonna call you Crowny. Hey, Jean. Happy New Year. Neon, hello. Jesus is King. Hello. Yeah, they're super fast. Oh, no list for you. All right, babe. Thank you for coming and saying hi. I appreciate you. Hey, Rachel. Thank you for your donations, boo. I am good. How are y'all? Jason, hello. I hope you are well too. Let it fill up. I still have that donation from Lalima, so she shows up. I got her, and then I have two for Rachel. And thank you guys. My holiday was good. I'm blessed for sure. I'm glad that the holidays are over. I was sick of it, but it was good no matter, whatever. And yours? Thank you, Rachel, for two more donations. Eagle, hello. Yeah, it just gets so hectic, and people in the collective are so amped up that it's just hard to not disassociate just to stay sane. All right, we got 4 spots. How's your body feeling? Are you good? Are you still hurting from the surgeries? Hey, Day. Yes, babe, you got a spot. Well, actually, we have 4 spots because Z said she was just coming to say hey. Z. Z left. She said she was just coming to say hi. She didn't want a spot. I don't know if Z is a girl or a boy, so they just said. I don't know. I think she's a female. Well, Lima, there you are. I've been holding your donation for you, boo. You'll go first if you're ready. Firebird, hello. Female. Sometimes I just have to, like, check because I'm not sure. One more, or 2 more spots, sorry. One. I must have missed somebody then. Dime Girl. Welcome. Alright, Lilima, what's your question, my love? Advice on feeling better internally. Alright, babe. Let's use this shiny deck. We'll put some shine on your insides, okay? Let's see. Alright. No. Okay. Ace of Cups at the bottom. I feel a lot of what Spirit is saying is being grateful and being humble are probably like 2 of the most important things, because in every day we have something to celebrate, whether it be something big, whether it be where our dreams are at the end, whether it be some huge thing, right? I think sometimes you don't realize like how lucky you are, right? You're healthy, you got a great career, you got big things coming for you in the future. And maybe you need to start speaking that to your soul, to yourself, of how you are so blessed in every moment that you breathe. Some people don't wake up today, some people have problems breathing. And I understand where you're at. You're kind of in a place where you know there's something bigger for you, but getting there is, you're not there yet, right? You're not at the place where you can say, this is where I want to be. I feel secure. I feel safe. I feel at my highest point. So I think feeding yourself with love is very important, and being grateful, because a grateful mindset will attract more things to be grateful for, instead of thinking about like where you need to be or where you feel you need to be, comparing yourself to others because they're here and you're not, you know. um, there's a big change on the horizon for you, and you need to start speaking the knowledge that you already know that is here. It's coming, it's already in your energy. I have this strength with the Three of Cups, and for me, that's saying don't let your ego trick you into believing that you don't have something to celebrate. Even if you're alone, even if you don't have direct people around you, there's always something to celebrate. There's always celebrating yourself, most importantly, because you're the most important thing in your life. And I feel like the more that you can do that, the more that it's going to pull you forward. The Chariot, Knight of Swords, towards what you're feeling to be the end goal, right? But with the moon here, it's saying in the silence is like, even if you don't understand it right now, even if you don't feel like you're getting to where you want to be, the more that you can just be grateful with this moment, because this moment is teaching you something. Whether you see it, whether you feel it, it's teaching you something, something valuable to use in the future. I think right now you're kind of in the hermit phase where you're feeling alone. And it's because your crown is needing to be opened. And a lot of times, silence, like the silence card was there. The silence is where you find all of your answers, because it connects you with the main important source that's there for you every day. It doesn't leave you. And when you feel like you're alone, it comes in heavier, right? So right now I feel like your crown chakra is in the process of being opened. But in this process, I do feel you feel alone a lot. You feel like you don't have the support system that other people have, and it could make you feel a little bit down on yourself, especially around the holidays if you don't have a big family or a big community that you feel connected to. Okay. Okay. Simply love. Okay. So what I'm getting is, especially with that Ace of Cups at the bottom, you're meant to share your love. Regardless if you're receiving love, maybe you're the person that needs to share the love with others so that others can grow, others can evolve, others can see a brighter side, right? And because it's energetic, the more that you do that, the more that you attract love to yourself. So if you're feeling alone, go and share some love somewhere. Strengthen some bonds that are currently in your life. And it says choose your battles. And sometimes the battle is mainly with ourselves, right? And with simply love, I feel like there's a lot of love coming in for you, but you need to be open to receive it, because I feel like you're a giver, not a taker. And so sometimes we get in the mindset that we don't deserve to receive. We don't deserve to get it back, even though we put it out, because we feel like that's selfish, right? To simply ask for it for ourselves. But you need to speak it, because I honestly feel like you're in an amazing place. You're in alignment with your greatest dreams and desires. The problem starts with you, and like you said, you're trying to feel better internally. I always say meditation is a lifesaver. Um, but you will not have to do this alone. So embrace that fact. Embrace you're not going to be alone. And believe it, because the more you believe it, like I said, it will come to you. Don't try to rush. Don't try to skip steps because then you have to go backwards and repeat it, you know. Like, I feel like you're doing things the right way. And the more that you can acknowledge that and thank yourself for being there for you every day and loving yourself in the way that you should and sharing it with others, I think the more it's going to feel good to you. You know, even maybe doing some mentorship or something where you can give back to the community. Maybe I don't want to say community service because no, but giving service to the community is a thing. You know, you giving your time to things like I don't know what, like a church or a youth group, something like that. Because I feel like children are a big part of like your future. But it's something about the giving and receiving. It's like, as long as you're open, you're going to get exactly what it is you're looking for. But don't rush. It's already moving fast enough from what I can see. And just speak life into your life. Be grateful, be thankful, and things will start moving a lot faster than they are right now. Right now it's a little confusing, I feel, for you. And that's understandable. The world itself is really confusing right now. And be thankful that you don't have a lot of people around you, because a lot of times if you're surrounded by too many people that, you know, aren't really of value, it can throw you off of your course. And I feel like you have a big purpose and you shouldn't be wasting your time like worrying about some of the things other people worry about. And I hope that makes sense. But anyways. All right. Rachel. All right. Hold on. And hello to everybody that missed the free list. I am on 3 days a week. And if you are on the list, just save your question until I get to you, please. And I can see your message, Prika, but I'm not. The free all list. Well, the free list is closed for today, my love. And hey, Siona. So don't post any questions because you didn't make the top 25. I can see your message, but like I said, there's no room on the free list today, but I am on 3 days a week. So come back another day. Rachel's got 4. Okay, so I texted you yesterday and today. I told you he was going out today, 2 p.m. Let me know if I can see him. All right, what were his plans? I'm sorry, babe. It's closed for today. If you really need guidance, you can donate, but I'm not going to force anybody to donate. That's up to you. And I'm sorry that everybody here needs guidance, you know what I mean? So I can't really prioritize you over everybody else. All right, Rachel, let's do this. All right, let's see. What was his plans? This man is always working on something. Okay. I feel like he's taking care of something that's been stressing him out. It could have to do with work, or it could have to do with like some side hustle he has going on. It looks like he needed to talk to somebody about making more money or trying to make more money. I swear this man is like constantly on work. Like he wants to work. He gotta work. So he says he's gonna go out, but honestly, I don't feel like he was out there doing nothing except for maybe getting clients or whatever for his business. It feels very business related. Now this could be like coworkers or something like that. He's always got like a plan, a strategy. He looks like a earth sign, like he's always plotting on something. The next big thing. It's all about money and like building like relationships for like his business. Now, if he sells drugs or something like that, you know, maybe he's out there doing that, but I don't know what he does. And in honesty, I just feel like it's all about the money. It's not about no other females, so if you're worried about that, that's not what it is, Rachel. Money, 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 money. Like, you don't even realize they're all either air or earth. Like, I got a plan. I'm gonna do this. Like, but it feels ultimately that it has to do with his business. So he's always on business, regardless if he's out or whatever. Yeah, something's been stressing him out, and I think it's money. And so he's trying to do something. He's trying to put something into motion in regards to money and business. So, and I feel like if he's around anybody, it's friends only. Like he's not out there playing games or doing anything crazy. I mean, he might be doing some crazy stuff, but it ain't like what you think crazy is. Yeah, networking and whatever. It's like my ex-husband, like he'll go out to bars to meet other business owners. Like he's constantly on that, like, and that may be like an emperor style, right? Like out there, no matter where I'm going, what I'm doing, my business is my main priority. Like I'm gonna, if I do talk to people, it's because I need business or I want business or whatever, you know. Like you meet the right people going out, so it feels like that very much. He's always on something. Just this man. All right, next question. Scorpio, happy new year, baby. Good to see you, birthday year twin. Okay, do I feel he's testing your patience? Maybe. Let me see. I really don't think he's testing your patience. I think it's your patience is being tested because you're not patient. Unpatient Rachel. Girl, you need some understanding. Isn't that a song by like In Vogue or something? Understanding? You need to listen to that song, Rachel. It's for you. And I think it came from him. So, let me see. He said, don't make conflict where there ain't no conflict. Oh, I'll get back to you. That's what he said. Like, it's not the end of the world. It's like, damn, I got places to be, things to do. I got to take care of stuff. I think he got caught up in like some unexpected it could have to do with business. But there's a big change going on in his life, and I feel like he's trying to prioritize that over anything else. And the way he said it, I'll get back to you. I promise, I'll get back to you. Don't. It's not the end of the world. Let me take care of something real quick. I don't think he's doing it intentionally. No. He's like, I give you a lot of attention. For everything that I've got going on, I give you a lot of attention. I just got stuff I gotta do. Like, I will be back. I will be back. And it's for the betterment of me, you know? It's just funny. So, no, I don't feel like he's testing your patience. I think you're just impatient. And you get nervous and you get in your head and then you spiral a little bit, boo. Stop it. Stop it. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. He's like, quit thinking every time I don't talk to you that I'm with somebody else. Don't do that. Because then you're just waiting for, like, conflict where there's no conflict. The way you say, you want to fight? You want to fight? Oh. You're so feisty, Rachel. He's feisty too, though. He's like, oh, you want to fight? Aw, I love you. I love you being here, Scorpio. I'm so glad you're riding with me, boo. Always. You've been here since the beginning. I was your first. You were probably one of my first. We're connected now. SWV. Okay, yeah, that's right. You're spicy. It's okay. No, I was raised in the 90s. Shoot, in the 90s, you couldn't have, you just couldn't not be into 90s R&B. I'm sorry, that's the best music ever in life. It makes me so happy, even still. It's funny. Yeah, SW, the song Weak. Oh my gosh. I love that song. Alright, number 3. Anyway. It's the best music ever made in life. I'm sorry, it just is. That's probably why there's so many early babies, teen moms and whatnot. That freaking, it was an R. Kelly 12 play. Oh my god. We have the best music ever. Yeah, here comes a hot stepper. All that. Twisted, Key Sweat. Oh my gosh, Key Sweat. Okay, he told you he'll let you know if he can come over, but he hasn't yet. Alright, boo, let's see. Is he coming over? Is that your question? Is he coming over? Basically. Is he gonna hit you back? Do you need to shave your legs and whatnot? Do it anyway. Let's see. He's waiting for something. It looks like whatever he's out there doing, like he's waiting for like the okay, or like maybe a deal to go through or something like that, because it feels like he's, just be patient, like he'll come. It's just he got caught up with like work or something to do with the money. Like maybe it went, like if he had a meeting, it went on too long. But he'll be there. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles here. You'll get your loving, boo. You'll get your loving. You'll get your little fish in the cup, okay? He's gonna make it to you, but it may not be like as fast as you wanted to. Quit running after this man. Because you're going to keep running. Don't do it. I know. Okay. You're not a runner. You're not, I mean, you're not a chaser. No. We just chase him through tarot. He's like, be patient with me. I know I'm slow, but I'm trying to make some money. King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. He's like, I'm waiting on something like to make so I can be secure and have money. Again, the Temperance. Patience, boo. Patience. This is your lesson. Your lesson is to learn patience. Because if not, you're going to stress yourself out and worry too darn much. He's already stressed about money. And you're over here stressing about him. He'll be there. He'll be there. He got you, he says. Got you. Yes, he'll be there. It's too late. Oh my goodness. Genuine, yes. Yes, Scorpio. It's like he'll get back to you, but it's like you're gonna get everything you want from him. Just be patient with him because he got caught up in something. The business ran long or something like that. Don't stress. Don't worry. He'll make up for it. He always does, from what he tells me. He said, go take a cold shower. He knows you need some. So, just chill out. He's cool down the fire a little bit. He's gonna make it up to you. Don't worry. He got you. That's what he keeps saying. I got her. Like, no problem. I got caught up. There's a toad, like, dragging his ass back. Like, you gotta make some money here. So, I don't think he planned on whatever happened to happen, but it has nothing to do with another woman. It's all money for him. All right, babe, what is your next question? You know, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Go listen to some 90s R&B and, like, you know, have some you time. Bubble baths and candles and whatnot. All right, but what was your last question? What was his plans last night? Okay. Let's see. Well, see, he's texting you every day. Like, if he didn't care, he wouldn't do that. He's trying to do better. He's trying to make it up to you, but you're tripping on him. You're saying, okay. He just says, stop it. Stop it. It's not what you think it is. Okay, so what is it then? Let's see. All right. So this looks like he went through some, I don't know, it's a lot. He had a lot going on. A lot. Um, I think he was very like stressed out and overwhelmed. It could be because like he's got a lot of work to do, right? And so he pushes love back. He's like, I don't have time for it sometimes. And that's the main thing he keeps telling me. Is like, I just at some point don't have time to be everything all the time. And he's always saying like, just wait. Eventually things will calm down. You'll see, like, I care about you a lot. Just just chill out. I don't know exactly what he was doing yesterday, but it just looks a lot like everyday repetitive like bullshit. Like working and whatever. And he's like, I don't have time for love all the time. So if you've got to learn to understand, okay, if you want to be an emperor's wife, you got to be an empress. And empresses don't sit there and worry about what her man's doing, because she knows he's exactly where he needs to be. He needs to take care of business. So that way you two can have a comfortable life together. The Empress goes and does her own thing. She sometimes doesn't have time for him. So maybe this is like his lesson for you, is for you to learn to understand this. If you're dealing with an emperor, if you're dealing with somebody that's even a king of pentacles, they're worried about their money all the time. They make sure that things, so some days are just loaded with like basic stuff. And what I feel is like, I messaged you, like I still reached out to you, I still told you something, I just didn't have the time to engage in it really. Or that's just not his main priority. And he says that over and over again. Like, love is not my main priority. I got things to take care of. And yesterday just happened to be one of those days. Ten of Wands, Emperor. What did I say? Because he's the boss. What do they say? The 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 person that wears the crown. Wait. The head that wears the crown is the heaviest, and that's kind of what he's saying here. He's wearing the crown and it's heavy. So be thankful you have somebody that's all about that and not about the other. But because you've dealt with the other, I see you getting real stressed out about it. Chill. Chill, boo. Trust. Because if not, energetically, you're going to throw a wrench in the system. Don't do it. Because he's an emperor. Does that make sense? All right. Now, on to the free list. Where is hello? Hello, hello, hello. He cares about you a lot more than you give him credit for. Stop doubting the man. Just trust and like enjoy it. And, stressing and worrying takes out the enjoyment of the good things that happen. Like, be thankful he texts you good morning. Most men aren't gonna even do that. At least he's trying. Even if it's small, it's still something. All right. What do you need to know right now? I feel like you're gonna run. Something very that you do not expect is coming. A new beginning in something. Could be love. I got the lovers here, right? Tower, moon, the world. You don't see it coming, but it's gonna change everything. An unexpected change. The lovers and the ace of cups. So, if you want love, it looks like you're about to experience a big shift when it comes to that. An unexpected meeting of someone that's the whole new world for you. Not like the old ones, is from what I'm getting. But it could be somebody you know already. Just not a narcissist or somebody that's not going to treat you right. It's not that. This is going to blow up and make every narcissist and person that's done you wrong in the past cry a little bit inside. All right, my genie. What is coming this year in love? I see you deleted your comments. I don't know why, but it's okay. And you better keep coming and letting me know how it's going, because I'm invested in you now. Hello. I look forward to you being there and being the first person to tell me hello on my lives. So when you get everything you want, at least come back and say hey. Alright, Genie, what's coming in love? King of Cups. The Lovers. The Fool. King of Cups. Could be a water sign, but he's holding an owl as well. So there's a mix of, from what I can see, especially with the Lovers here and the Fool. It's a good mix of water, fire, and air. Not a lot of pentacles from what I can see. Like, I doubt this person has a lot of earth in their chart. But this person is going to love you, love you. And they're very intelligent. Like, maybe emotionally intelligent, right? But it's like something about the eyes. Like, the first time you see this person, you're just going to know, like, you met them for a reason. That this connection is different than the rest. I honestly feel Aries, maybe the end of March through, like, June is the time frame for this. So get ready. And it could start slow so that you get to know each other as equals, as friends, not as somebody you're trying to lean into love at first. And you're going to make sure this person is everything they say they are and they want the same thing. So definitely feel some fire coming for you. And I don't feel it's a past person at all. But that's not to say that a past person doesn't, like, show up. Maybe there's a Mercury retrograde or a Venus retrograde or something like that, that you have to make the choice to leave it alone. But from what I'm seeing, this person is very new. So that's what I got. I know, I love it. 2 in a row. Normally it's like one will be like, oh my gosh, you're getting everything you want. And the next one's like, ew. Yuck. But yeah. All right, Angelica. What do your angels want you to know right now? And Jeannie, the song that was playing was God Went Crazy by Teddy Swims. Your money is about to get a lot better. I feel like an opportunity is coming in for you. I feel like that's something you're worried about. I feel like a lucky break is about to come. You're about to get some information. So just because up until this point you've been struggling maybe with finances or not getting as much as you want or the raise or whatever it is, it's coming. Like, dry your eyes, boo. Because there's still 2 cups behind you. Something to be thankful for. And it definitely has to do with work from what I can see. It could be a secure man too that comes in with a solid offer that kind of helps you to overcome the pain from the past. But whatever it is, I do feel financially things are going to start to get a lot easier for you. All right. Space cowboy. Yeehaw. I just love Teddy Swims. He's got like that soulful vibe that I love so much. You're welcome, babe. Spice Cowboy. What karma and lessons do you need to learn? Alright, let's see. Did your mom cheat on your dad, or something about mom? Something about your mom. Like a mom, okay. So your lesson basically is to understand that there's two sides to every story. And you've been through a lot so that you can balance out. Because I feel like maybe in the past, with the conflict you went through, it was hard for you to understand why things happened the way they did. Because you didn't deserve it, no. But you needed it later on in life. The things that you learned from the conflict in your life are very important for your future. And the main truth around that is don't let it either pull you back from engaging with others or moving past the conflict or finding peace with the conflict. I think you've got some forgiving to do. And I understand sometimes we feel that because somebody did us so dirty, and you could never see yourself doing that to another person, it's hard to forgive their actions. But the more that you can look at it from the perspective of we're all human, we're all put in certain places. At one point, you could be the good guy. At some point, you're going to be somebody's bad guy, you know, the villain in somebody's story. And so a lot of it is just finding that truth within yourself to not let the conflict hang you up, because people are just being people. And yes, people suck sometimes, but we can't let it keep us from moving forward. And don't close your heart off, because you're going to miss out on what life has to offer if you do that. Yeah, and I think that might be where the forgiveness needs to come in, is with your mom. Maybe even looking at her mom, the way that what happened to her with her dad or her mom, or your whatever, her mom, your mom. I feel that maybe she was more of like wanting to be a friend to you than an actual mom. So you've looked for a mother figure through like your experiences with women. And so the more that you can just look at it from the perspective of she's human, and even though you don't have to interact with her, because sometimes it can be difficult, right? But it's saying don't let it hold you back. Find peace with it. Forgive her, even if it's for yourself. And it will help you to have better relationships with women in general. All right, Pretty in Pink. And I know that's tough. It's tough to. But I will tell you, the one thing in my life that literally changed my life was forgiveness. Because there was people that I thought I could never forgive for the things that they did. But it freed me. And I kind of feel like it freed them too. It definitely made a lot of things come full circle. No pretty in pink today, huh? I was there at a lot of times in my life, Space Cowboy, and I give you big hugs because it sucks to have that feeling. But there's always brighter days after the darkest night, so just have faith in that. You posted? Why didn't I see it? Okay, hold on. Let me change my chat. It was probably because I didn't have it on live chat. Sometimes they block it. I don't know why. Alright, pretty in pink. What are M's true thoughts and feelings towards you? It might have just got lost in the all the posts about lives and stuff. Sorry about that, boo. I got you. I got you. Okay. I think this person is very much like in the nines, right? Very self worried more about self, right? If you haven't been with them, it could be because they had to love themselves first. They had to find themselves first in order to be able to move into something with you. If it's a newer thing, then this person is still working on themselves. Like they are really, because I have the nine of coins, the nine of cups, and the nine of wands. 999 could be significant. Um, it's a completion for self, right? So, um, if they're not just outright telling you I love you and all of these things, it's because they're becoming a better version of themselves so that they can have something good with you in the future. And that's kind of what I'm getting. That for three nines to come out, it still feels like maybe they're still in the echo of what last year was supposed to be teaching them. Because last year we all kind of went through the nines. Finding self again. Trying to figure out what we wanted personally, not what the world tells us we want. Building something for ourselves. Not because of anybody else. But I hope that helps. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to miss you. Oh, he's a crush. Well, then I would say give him time because he's still kind of in that nine echo, which is great. I think everybody should invest in themselves before starting something new. But maybe when the echo subsides, you two will be able to, because the Fool was there as well. So there's a want for something there as well. So maybe they're tired of being single. Maybe they learned the lesson last year. I don't know. But, alright, silly pants. Okay, will you make money from it? The one thing I'll say is don't start it because you want to make money from it. Honestly. Um, because a lot of times if you do that, I don't know how to say it. Your intention is being set as I'm doing this for the money. And I know you don't want to do it just for the money, but just be careful of the intention you set with it. Okay, how will this tarot channel do? Okay. It's kind of saying, with the Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, it's not going to happen as fast as you want it to. You will love it. It will teach you a lot about yourself. But you're going to have to invest a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of energy without getting any reciprocation. It's like as above, so below. You will invest things, of course, but it takes time. Like it's a process. So if you love doing it, if you're doing it for all the right reasons, eventually it will take off. But it's not going to be what you're looking for it to be if you're just trying to make money from it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, you start one day and then it's going to blow up. No, it takes time. But I do feel it will be very beneficial to you altogether. You're just going to have to be very patient and probably invest money into getting it started or whatever. But like I said, I think it's not going to be exactly like the way you think it is, but you will get a lot from it. So good luck with it. I wish you all the best. And I love the name. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you. Please come back again. Is there someone coming towards you in love you're not seeing that's going to surprise? Alright, let's see. Is there someone coming towards the sun? Yes. Yeah, there is. Okay, could be a Leo. The Six of Cups and the King and Queen of Pentacles. That speaks for itself, boo. And this is like a destined meeting. Like, yes, you're the King and Queen of Pentacles to come out just like that, and the Hierophant at the bottom with the Six of Cups. You're definitely about to meet the one, my love. You probably had a couple past lives with this person, to be honest. By Leo season, I think things are going to be a lot brighter in the love area for you. Give it time. Be patient. It'll come when you're ready for it. So get ready. Act like it's already here. And don't be delusional or anything like that, but, speak it. Amber. Amber, are you here? Hey, girl. How does Manny the Gemini feel about you? Girl, don't cross fingers. You don't need to. It's coming. You don't have to cross fingers, dude. But you better come back and tell me all about it, because, I am a nosy one. I like to know things. Alright, how does this Gemini feel about you? Ace of Cups. That looks promising. Especially for a Gemini. Ace of Wands. Very promising. Especially for a Gemini. They might have a lot of placements. Other placements. Okay. They're ready to give this a shot. From what I can see. They have feelings. They have excitement. They could see something building in the future for it. And the reason why I say that is because normally Geminis, they'll give you a lot of like, I don't really know, maybe today, not tomorrow. Very back and forth kind of energy. But this one's like straight up, yes, I like them. Yes, I want to do something. Yes, I could see something happening in the future. So for them to be so seriously like, yeah, I got this, then yeah, it looks good. Oh, Happy New Year's, Darren. Thank you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Coco. And Happy New Year. You bounced the other day. You were on the list and you bounced on me. Coco. Ugh, there's like little hairs that drive me crazy. You're welcome, my love. How does Sergio feel about you? He's 5 years younger. Girl, sometimes the ones that we feel aren't our match normally are our match, right? Like their weaknesses are your strengths and your strengths are their weaknesses. So it might just be a match made in heaven, to be honest. Um, and sometimes a younger man is a lot more fun than an older one. I'm just saying. They 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 got more energy. He's an emperor, but he is a boss. I mean, he is an introvert, but he is a boss. He is super attracted to you. He likes your fire. He likes the fact that you're out there. I'm sure you two could find a good compromise, right? Maybe he wants like a Netflix and chill. Like, let me show you who the boss is. Like, you think we don't match? Okay, I got you. It looks like a good match to me. Um, like I said, you two probably would complement each other and kind of pull different strengths out of you that you're not even aware that you have. I think it's a very healing connection as well. Like a lot of peace. All right. Nana banana. What happened? You read my mind? All right, Nana, will you have an engagement or a happy marriage with the man who deserves me soon? You're 27. Okay. Is there something serious coming for Nana soon? Spirit's like, yeah, as soon as you can cut out the ones that waste your time. I think your heart is still invested in some other connections. Maybe you've got a lot of hope in some of them. And with the tower at the bottom, it's basically saying you need to tear down every idea that you have about anybody, anytime. It's because I feel like it's causing a blockage. It's basically like you have two or three men standing in the doorway. How is a good man going to walk through if you have a bunch of unhealed masculine still kind of blocking the door? You need to make clear cuts because your happiness will not come until you're willing to give up on the things that didn't work out. And I understand a lot of the things that I've let go of, they still have my claw marks in them, you know, because I held on too tight. So it's saying it'll happen if you can learn to let go and start fresh. Because love is coming for you, yes. But as long as you entertain lower level energies, you're kind of blocking your blessings as far as that's concerned. You're welcome. All right, boo. All right, Princess. Thank you for being here. Thank you to you all being patient with me. Anytime, boo. Anytime. What are SS thoughts and feelings toward you currently? It's kind of like they're scared to say what they want to say to you. Um, I feel like a blockage in the throat and the heart chakra right here. It's kind of like maybe they're scared to tell you the truth because they don't want your reaction. And I don't know what happened or whatever recently. Um, it could be that they're scared when they finally open up and are vulnerable that you're just gonna move on. So they might just be having like a ego trip right now where their ego is like, oh my gosh, it's dangerous, don't say nothing. They have a hard time expressing the feelings that they feel. So I don't necessarily know how they feel. I just know they're scared to tell you how they feel. I don't know. Could be the moon. Blame it on the moon. I blame everything on the moon. And this is like a very emotional moon, but a very like, if you think of a Cancer, very soft insides, but very hard exterior. So maybe that's like a reflection of what they're feeling. All right, my Jazzy. He is definitely scared to open up. And the song Love Takes Time is playing, so that's funny. You're welcome, babe. Would like to ask how this month is going to be for you. Of course. And it's good to see you. I love when you come. Let's see. How is this month going to be for my Jazzy Jazz? I'm going to finish my yearly forecast this week, so I promise they'll get out here. I just had a lot going on. The holidays and stuff. There's something significant happening this month for you. You may not see the full effects of it until like later on this year, but it's definitely like a start to something that's gonna create almost like a domino effect. Um, I feel you being like very like enjoying life, like you're having a good time with whatever this is. And if it has to do with work or whatever, it may be like one of those jobs that you just love so much it's not like going to work. Like you actually love to go to work. Um, but I also have the Two of Cups down here, so it could be about a significant connection that you form now that ends up being really big in the future, but at first it's just playful and fun and whatever, you know. It starts small. Kind of I get like a giddy childlike feeling about it. And thank you, Rachel, for your donation, my love. please post it. Or Nirvana, whichever one comes first. You always sending me flowers and bottles and whatnot. You're so sweet. Let me do Nirvana first and I got you next, babe. What profile can you... What can you expect for the next partner in terms of looks and personality? I'm trying to think. Let's do this one. Your next person. I feel like they're fair skinned. Maybe brown hair. Or it could be like a golden brownish. Personality wise, they don't tolerate bullshit. Like, they want the real thing. They're not in it for somebody that's gonna play with them. So they could be like a little sharp with their mouth, but they've got really good intentions. This person would make you very happy. They're very warm. I see the color gold. So this person could be wealthy, or they could be like on a path of wealth, but they don't play about their connections because they're the type that manifest nothing but the best into their life. Could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. Could be like very significant. I've also got Virgo, Gemini. Lots of Virgo. But yeah, I think they have longer hair. But yeah, I keep seeing the color gold. So something to do with either their personality, their aura, something like that. It's very bright. It's a great color, yeah. It's abundant. It's an abundant color. Alright, Rach, babe, what was your question? And you're welcome, Jazzy. Don't be a stranger. You're welcome. Does Jeff miss her? Did I miss it? Alright, Rach. Does Jeff miss you? Girl, have you given him time to miss you? He's got such a funny personality. Okay. I feel like he's the type of person that he likes to miss the person he's with, because it makes him like more excited for like the next time the two of you come together. So it's like I don't necessarily like like toxically miss her. Like, you know, it just feels like as soon as I left, of course I wanted to come back. Of course, you know, whatever. Um, but he likes it like when it's slow and not just like a rush thing. Like take your time, and he's got other things going on, so he wants to take his time with you. He wants to be like, yeah. Hmm. And it's kind of like I don't really miss people, you know, like, but I do I do think about like get excited for the next time I'm gonna see you, kind of thing. Um, he keeps showing me like when he leaves, you know, it's like he got he's hyper focused on other things, so it's not like he's actively sitting there like, oh my gosh, I miss her so much, because he's busy, but he does like time to pass. He's the type that like I said, he likes the part of not being together because it makes the next time you're together so much more. It doesn't get worn out. Because a lot of times I feel like people, if you're up under them all the time, like the newness wears off, right? So if you give it space to breathe, it gives that excitement more time to grow, right? So I feel like the give and take is better once you're like really missing that person's energy. So like I said, I don't think it's like an unhealthy like, oh my gosh, I gotta be up under 24/7. It's more of like be patient. Like I like a little bit of mystery. I like to wonder what I'm missing out on kind of thing. So I don't know. But yeah, I do feel that there's a sense of like longing for the next time the two of you are together, but he's not just like because he's a man. Like men don't really think the way females do sometimes. They're just like, I got business to take care of. I'm focused on that. And when I go back over there, they know how to compart. Is it compartmentalize? Is that a word? Compartmentalize things. So that way, it's like they can focus on what needs to be done in those moments. But yeah. All right. And thank you, Rach. And I got company, so I'm gonna go ahead and just close the donation list. Neon, are you here, boo? There you are. Nope. Crowning Queens. What does your spiritual team want you to know right now? Let's see. Compartmentalize. My MS brain does not want to wrap my mind around that right now. It's a big word. No, I got her. It's the way my list was. My list was backwards, I guess. Okay. I kind of feel like you're asking a question within a question here. It's almost like what I feel like the it's almost like you asked a question to your spirit team in your soul, but you asked me to ask them something, if that makes any sense. So, whatever you asked your spirit team in your mind personally, like what you were really looking for, the answer is yes. And I hope that makes sense. I never really saw it like that before, but um, I kind of feel like you try to keep privacy around like what you really want to know. And, um, but you're in a growth period. You're ascending to a higher level of consciousness. You're moving past some lower level energies right now. It's very important to protect your peace in this moment. But like I said, the answer to your underlining question is yes. But right now is necessary because you're growing as the feminine, right? You're becoming more in tune with who you are. I do feel there's a significant connection involved in this. I don't know if you're dealing with this person already or it's a person that's coming in. But I think it's going to come when you're very secure within yourself and you're not worried about the who's, the what, the whens, the whys. But I do feel a level of success coming for you soon. Queen of Pentacles, standing strong. You got the peacock, you got the nice robes, whatnot, and whatever. So, it looks good. But they said yes to whatever question you were really kind of asking. Whatever that means. I hope that makes sense. Girl, don't even ask me to spell that word. I could probably spell it better than I could say it, though. Alright, so crowning queens and then neon. I had them backwards. General. You're welcome, boo. This song was playing in my head all day today. It says, can you feel it? Can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Huh. I feel like you've been worried about something. You've had a lot on your mind lately. And I feel like in some sense you felt stuck. Maybe in love, maybe in life. But whatever you're worried about right now, I feel like it's going to be a distant memory come like Pisces season. So mid-February through March. Maybe the holiday season kind of got you in a slump to where you don't feel like it's working out in your favor, but it is. So whatever you're worried about, just know your spirit team is watching out for you and you're going to be blessed with something in the near future. You made it back just in time. There's a reason for the stuckness, though, basically. Normally if we're stuck, there's a reason. I always say spirit puts me in timeout because I don't know how to act right sometimes. And so the lesson takes a lot longer if I would have just done it right the first time. Jesus is King. Are you here? So that way when you get put out of timeout, you act right this time. That's why. I don't know what you did, but they're gonna buy a bed for you. Should you work for her? Alright, I'll look. Alright, Should you work for them? And you're welcome, Neon. Thank you for being here. Should you work for them? I mean, I feel like, yeah, you should. You're gonna benefit from it. If it's gonna help you, do it. Like, who cares if they're your friends or not? You know what I mean? Who cares if whatever happened? You know, it's a job. It's something to do. You'll get a bet out the deal. I honestly feel like you just gotta sometimes let things go and just move forward. And I don't feel like there's so much serious to where you don't need to go back. Oh, I got you. I don't know. I just feel like I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you think it is. I don't understand what you're saying, Priyanka. All the lists are closed, just FYI. So if you're wanting a question answered, every list is closed. You're going to have to come back. I'm on 3 days a week. Catch me on another live and I'll answer. Just Janelle is the one that I missed. Alright, just Janelle. Is Josh your soul connection? The first thing that came to my mind is we have lots of soul connections in life. So even if I tell you yes, they're a soul connection for you, doesn't necessarily mean like they're the one. Now if you're meaning like Twinflame or Kingdom Spouse or something like that, I can look at that, but let's see. Okay. This person is definitely a soul connection, a soul mate. I don't necessarily think like they're the forever happy ever after that you may think that they are. They're going to teach you a lot. They're going to help you to understand things from a different perspective, and almost they're going to be the ones that set you up for the actual one. I think they're going to make you realize your power. Maybe you have some kind of throat chakra blockage that they're going to help you to remove. Now, energy changes. Energy is fluid. You don't have to take this as a end all be all. Like I said, they are a soul connection, but I don't necessarily feel that they're like the one. But I do feel like they're a necessary connection to teach you something so that you're ready for the one. And the Page of Swords and the Hangman with the Empress in between. I do feel they're important in your life. Like, you met them for a reason, most definitely. You could also be a very important part in their life as well and teach. So enjoy the ride, boo. I am not. All right. You're welcome. I definitely do not speak any other language. I know a little bit of Spanish just because I'm in Texas. It's something that we do, but mostly bad words. And I can't form sentences in Spanish because they they're the way that they like put their sentences together is weird to me. Like I don't know how to do all that, but I know a little bit. All right, Jason. Yeah, I've never spoke Hindi or Punjab. All right, Eagle. She's been here before though, so I don't know. I don't understand. Next 5 days. Maybe it's my nose. Maybe I have some similarities to general next 5 days. Cuckoo. Because somebody told me like they could see, because I have Native Native American blood. There's something about my cheekbones and my nose. Like some people either think I'm Spanish or Indian. Okay. The next 5 days, I'd be very careful of people trying to cast an illusion over you. And this could be like a past connection coming back and just selling you a dream, telling you everything you want to hear. Their intentions are not the best. 7 of Swords. This could also be a test around a connection that's built on an illusion. Like maybe you find out something interesting. And it doesn't have to be like a relationship. It could be anybody in your life that they love bomb you. They tell you all the beautiful things because they're trying to get away with something. Just keep your eyes on people that you know may not have the best intentions. Because somebody's sneakily trying to get away with something. So you got a heads up. Don't let them cast that illusion. Like, all right, Jason. Yeah, they do talk faster and they like put the end of our sentences at the beginning, in the middle, or something. I don't know. It's hard. You're welcome, babe. Good night, Ramon. Hold on. I'm going to do Jason. Jason is up here somewhere. I've seen him, I think. How does the Aries feel about you? All right, let's see, and then I'll do Dave. How does the Aries feel about Jason? Queen of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to be honest. I feel that right now you are the only peace they have in their life right now. Because Temperance is here as well. So I feel like they're leaning on you a lot right now, emotionally. Saying like be patient with them though. Because there could be other things at play here. But I feel like it's almost like they're needing that. And that could even be a little unhealthy, to be honest. Like codependency a little bit. But otherwise, I feel like you're like that light in their life right now. And they need you. They need you. Lots of love. Lots of love. All right, Day. Here we go. You're welcome. If you try to reconnect with the past person, will it be better the second time? I love this song. It's Midnight Confessions. Maybe that's the song for you, boo. Okay. Um, depending on the past person, um, they're like, let's say you met them when they were young. Time passes. They could grow. They could change. They could become a better version of themselves, of course. But that's a choice. Just because you two have been away from each other for a while doesn't mean they're going to come back grown, you know, because some people stay stuck in certain cycles for a very long time. And I honestly feel like what Spirit is saying is sometimes we're guided to go backwards because it's going to help us to grow some too. It's going to help us to learn certain things that we're missing out on. So if you honestly feel like the past person is able to be a new version, you don't have to not give it a chance, but I honestly feel like the best place for you is to how do you say it? Like, take the love with you and move forward, because going back sometimes is like a repetitive cycle, especially if they didn't treat you well in the past. It gives them permission almost to do it worse the next time. So it's really a choice. I'm not going to tell you either way because both could present like good things, but I do feel like victory and success, the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, is kind of like a little further out. So you're still probably going to need to have some lessons before you get there, but I hope that makes sense. You're welcome, Jason. All right. Lima. Cortex energies and intentions towards you. They think you're very beautiful. They think you're very abundant. They think you do well on your own. You have a lot going for you. You may be very different from the people that they have known in the past, so you stand out above the rest. They may feel you attract a lot of attention and they might have to fight for your attention in some sense. Um, Also, they may be conflicted because they may not feel good enough for you, honestly, but they have some kind of interest in you for sure. Oh, thank you. Yeah, congratulations to us. 1K. They still got me in like watch hour timeout. So, you know what? I don't even watch the numbers, honestly. Like, I'm excited for every, elevation or whatever, but at the same time, it doesn't make no difference to me. I'm still going to do the same thing. But thank you for congratulating me. I appreciate it. All right, what's coming up next with Scorpio? Let's see. I'm like one of those slow and steady wins the race kind of people. As long as I'm doing what I was called to do, no, I'm good. All right. I kind of feel like not much right now, to be honest. I honestly feel like they may come back to balance out some kind of conflict between the two of you, and they're like, okay, I'm ready, and then they pull back again. They've got a lot of work to do around their heart space. I feel like they feel like they're open at times for being emotionally balanced and being there, but then they get into it and it like triggers them again. So think of a scorpion. They got venomous attacks. You know what I mean? And so you want a healed one. You want one that's tame. You want a domesticated scorpion. It's going to take time. I feel like things, as of right now, it's kind of like, hurt people hurt people. So don't put yourself in harm's way. And not that this person is gonna hurt you physically, or I don't know. I just kind of get a warning with this. Like, it's on hold for a reason. Like, something may be ending in their life, or they're still trying to process some kind of like situation that happened to them. But so as of right now, I don't really see a whole lot of anything. And if it is happening, it's happening behind the scenes internally with them. Alright, Diamond Girl. Alright. Wow. There's a very powerful alignment happening in your life right now. I kind of feel like you're getting messages from source directly, but almost like it's a connection to something else. But I feel that either fear, doubts, lack of understanding has kept a block in this. So either there's like a destined connection in your life that has been trying to come together for a very long time, but there's been somebody in the way, or there's been something in the way. I feel like your mom says it's okay. Everything is working out the way it's supposed to. But be careful, because maybe you're giving energy to something that's keeping things from fully like manifesting. It's almost like it's all manifested upstairs, but the stairs to the upstairs have traps in them. And I don't know what that is. It could just be like you're scared. But the magician and the high priestess together, to me, is like magic, power, magic empowered. Hold on. Okay. Huh. This could be somebody that has been doing this for a while. Maybe it's like an energy vampire or something. Do some kind of like spiritual cleansing. Take a salt bath. Cleanse your energy. declare, denounce any connections that are not for your greatest and highest good. Because it could just be a connection that you're not even aware of. And so, whatever this is, it's telling you, like, be aware, because something is really trying to take off in your life, and either it's your fear of it or a connection that's just clear your energy, boo. It's not to scare you or anything like that, because it has no power over you. It's just energetically, like, almost stepping up, like setting up traps. That was really weird, but okay. You're too bizarre. But it feels like a mother figure telling you that, like, just watch out. I got you, boo, but clear your energy. All right. You want to know about feelings from I after you had a negative exchange. Oh my gosh. Why? Let's see. And if you're too bizarre for him, then he's not the one. Let's see. I kind of feel like this too shall pass, but I kind of feel like they're pulling back. And I don't know if it's because they think that you're not into it the way that they are. There's some sort of imbalance here. But I kind of feel like in the moment they were like, I'm done with this or whatever. Or they could have just got really scared. I do feel like you're going to get a text message or some kind of message from them to keep things from ending, or like for there to be some kind of weirdness between the two of you. But something that was said made them like pull back. And it could have been a trigger for them or something. I missed what important stuff. Sorry. What was the dreams and visions? Oh, okay. Let me just reread it because this isn't making sense to me off of that little bit anyway. Let's see. Alright. Alright. I feel like something made him pull back, but it's almost like you said things that he already knew, if that makes any sense. It feels like your messages weren't bizarre to him. They were more of like it spoke to something he already felt or he already knew on the inside as well. But I feel like maybe he pulled back because it makes people nervous when you know too much, right? It could have opened up something from like a past life, even between the two of you, that made him a little nervous. Because it feels like we've been through this before. I don't know how to say that. Um, like you spoke the truth and it hit his soul, but it also triggered something else, and it feels not even from this lifetime. It feels almost like it came from the void almost. He's thinking really hard about this, and I feel that that's why he may not be talking right now, because maybe he got this weird sense of deja vu where, and he's trying to figure out what that means and if he's okay with it. You know what I mean? But I hope that makes sense. You can tell like him and the friends have history, so it's almost like he makes excuses for them, right? Like in his mind, like we have history, we have past. I fuck with them regardless, right? And he knows what you're warning him about. From what I can see, I just bypassed all the extra information about his friends. It just feels like I already knew that. I'm good with it though. But it's also like I don't know what that trigger was, because it honestly feels like it came out the void and it freaked him out. And it's not because you're bizarre. It's not because of anything other than that feeling I'm feeling. It feels weird. It feels like it's not from this world. And of course, a lot of the stuff that we do is not from the 3D plane, but maybe he's just trying to figure it out. And I don't think he's tripping about it. Honestly, I think he's not about what was said or what y'all talked about. It's more of that feeling, because that feeling is fucking with me too, and I'm just reading it. Um, so I don't know. But I don't think it changed his feelings for you. It just kind of, that's what freaked him out. That feeling, whatever that feeling was, that deja vu, that mm, I can't even put it into words because it's not from here. It's hard to put things from up there into words sometimes, and that's definitely one of those feelings that is hard to explain. Well, you're a truth teller. You're a truth speaker. It's probably just new, but that's not why he hasn't said anything. I'm telling you. It's something about a knowingness within him that freaked him out. And because it maybe it's not even exactly what you said, it's the way that his mind, this has happened before. And that's the way it feels. This has happened before. Not here though. It feels like it happened somewhere else. Whatever. Anyways, I love you so much. I hope he gets his head out his ass and just starts talking again, because that feeling isn't bad. It's just hard to understand. But I love you all. It was good to see you, Jeannie. Thank you for riding with me. Sorry to anybody that missed the free list today. I will be back on Wednesday. And what else? I'm going to have the yearly forecast out this week too. So look forward to that. Love you guys. Talk to y'all soon. You know where to reach me in the in between if you need me.